Okay, I think we're live now. Just wait. Yeah, can you? Oh, I need to give you the link. Okay, just wait a second. I'm on a slower internet connection today, so I'm not gonna promise the best of quality. You know, they stole my phone yesterday, so I'm using my 3G router. I'm not using my phone, so yeah. Wow, yeah, it's definitely slow. Can I just get the link here? I think I won't play it on my side, but it's going up. Okay, as long as it's going up to you. So let me just send the link. You need to tell me if there's like a lag or latency. I can see like already my bitrate is not good, so it's just because I'm using 3G, so it's pretty slow. Okay, anyway, yesterday we went through, let's see, where were we? We were here. Look at this. Remember the lines I told you about that were resistance? Uh-huh. You can see here something pretty interesting. Are you there, man? Okay. I think we spent a lot of time on... Okay, I'm just gonna lower my volume. I'm hearing myself, so I don't want to hear myself. Okay. Put your volume lower or use earphones. Your level. I can hear myself. Yeah. Okay, it's fine, don't worry about it. We'll have to just go through this. Okay. Yeah? Okay, look, yesterday we went through the horizontal trend lines. We're like just started on the horizontal trend lines. And I was teaching you about support and resistance, basically, because I want you to understand support and resistance. It's the most important thing you could ever learn in trading. One of the most important things. It's actually what runs all of this. So look at this line. Remember yesterday we were around about here or something. Was it? Yeah, yesterday we were around about here. Can you see how this line pulled through and became resistance again? Can you see that? There's a bit of latency. Okay, there's a bit of latency anyway. If you hear me on Skype, respond to me on Skype before the video. I don't know, because the network I'm using right now is pretty slow, so it's gonna be latent. Anyway, that's if you're still awake. Okay, so yeah, we came here and hit this resistance again. So you just need to understand any, like, I don't know how to explain these lines, what to call them. This is resistance, and then anything at the top of price is resistance, anything below is support. But I wouldn't know what to call them if we were to go there before. So I would like to say zones or price zones. And then later on they can like basically plot a line if you like had to draw it. So this one can put it like that. And you can even see it's hitting our 50 Fibonacci, which is something I need to go through later on. Here, resistance, support, resistance, support. Now it's resistance. Let's see the pound, how it played out. Yep, we're still playing on resistance over here. Just like we talked about yesterday. Can even go deeper to just see how it's going. So really playing out really well. We hit support. Now we need to find resistance. We kind of tried to like run away from resistance over here. And then let's try the Japanese yen. Look, we had resistance on the Japanese yen. Let me just push this a bit more. Yep. And I had made this analysis prior to this long ago. Here we go. I made this long ago, a few days ago, a while back. And I did it based off my indicators over here. I could see they were slowing down and there was consolidation over here, so there had to be a little bit of a correction in order for it to continue moving. So we might bounce a little bit higher and then continue down like that. The dollar is getting a bit I wouldn't say stronger, but it is just a pullback. And yeah, remember you were asking me questions about what do they call it? The breakout. You were telling me, oh, wasn't the market supposed to break out? Well, we actually finally got that breakout. I showed you the other day when we broke out and then we continued on. So let me just see quickly. Let me just see. Here we go. Here it is. That day that I notified you in the group that, yeah, here's the breakout. It happened. The breakout happened, and then the market continued and then found support, started developing new support over here. Is this the same line? It's not. But it's on the same slope, I would say. Like this trade, let me see how much is this. It's only 35 Rand, seriously. Yeah. Here I'm skeptical that the market might retrace back down to this thing over here unless I want to hold this trade a bit longer. Actually, I could. That's if I can draw a proper trend line and see. Basically, I want to see where my target could be. Looks like I put it in the right place. Because this escalation, this is what you call escalators. This escalation, it's going to hit here and then continue on. Or it might go deeper, but chances of that happening are pretty slim. So okay. Let's see now. Yeah. Okay. Are you still with me? You can hear me. Okay. Do you have any questions? It's funny how, yeah, you don't have one. It's funny how when I'm not teaching you anything, you have a million questions. Now that I'm teaching you like things, now you have nothing to ask me. So okay, that's fine. It's fine. I'll just go through what I do before I place a trade. I would say I would say 40% of the time they just impulsive trade. I just look at the chart and say, I must join this, and that's something you don't want to do. You know, you as a trader, you really don't want to do that. But oh yeah, I think today is the day we should actually start on limit orders and uh, and stop losses and all this stuff. So yeah. So basically, the past few years, the last year, 2017, end of 2016, I started using orders instead of like executions, market executions immediately, because you know I found that I could actually like oxytrade. I can't say the word properly, or like plan out, like really graph out what I want to happen, based off what I expect to happen, basically. So before I went to school yesterday, because I didn't have my phone the whole day after I took it, but I actually had placed trades using orders. So only one succeeded. The one got stopped out because I put a stop loss on it because I didn't want to get kicked out of the. I mean, I didn't want to like get blown up. If I can go to show you, I don't think it's that one. It's not that one. It's not gonna show because MT4 or MT5 only shows the trades that, oh yeah, I think it's this one. I'm not sure. MT5 only shows the trades that that I execute directly. So anyway, here's the breakout that I told you about that happened, that I was telling you about. We're gonna find support here and then breakout, and this resistance line is coming in. This support line could come in. Hopefully it doesn't, so I get my profit over here. If not, I'll see. I'm not going to school today, so yeah, I'll just see what I can do the rest of the day if I'm not doing anything else. Okay, anyway, let me get back to the things. So what I do before I place a trade, I usually use my indicator to give me a notification. Okay, look, this is what's gonna happen this is what you should be looking at. So let me just go to a chart that has my indicator on it. This one does, but I don't want. Okay, let's just look at this one. Let's just put that. Okay, here we go. Here we go in the 1 hour chart because it's better to see the swings, even though this is just noise basically. When it comes to my indicator, if I'm just using my indicator alone, here, if I see the market do this, yeah, I know, I can't do anything about it, and yeah, okay, just hold on. Let's just see. There's really nothing I can do about it actually, because I was using my phone for LTE, and the modems are pretty expensive. Yo, buying a new modem, oh my god, it's like 1.5. So it's not really that affordable. And I went there to the shop to get the new one, and they're telling me almost 2 grand. I'm like, no, I have to use just the old one that I have. So I'm just gonna continue, and you can watch it later when it's done uploading. So yeah, today I'll just explain what I do. So basically, if the market was like, let me just do it like this so that I show you better. If the market was doing this, just look at the corner, the most right corner there, completely right. The blue indicates acceleration. So I always use the blue for acceleration, and the red is resistance. It's usually resistance, depending on which way. If it's below the market, it's support. If it's above the market, it's resistance. So, but my blue line is for acceleration. It tells me, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can get off. You can get off out. It's gonna be uploaded to YouTube, then you watch it later. Okay. Okay, the blue line is acceleration, and my green line is basically, I don't know how to call it, support or what, but what I've noticed, it always, whenever it appears above the blue line, the market pulls back and goes towards it. So I can see this here and say, okay, this is accelerating. I don't want to join into this sell because I'm scared it might just pull, the green might just pop out because the acceleration is not that deep. I like to catch it at the beginning where it just appeared. You know, once it. Oh, and also I have to explain events like this. This is market moving moves. So basically, like rate decision, something like that. Usually, when a break happens like that so suddenly, it's market moving moves. These you have to prepare for. You can't expect these. So if you basically don't know what's happening today and you're watching the chart, it will just happen in front of you. Boom, you won't see it. It happens so fast. So okay. The moment the green one appears, and it normally appears on the first candle, but it sticks. So on the first candle, it will appear over here. The green one will appear, will break between the blue line. I wait for the next candle to make a trade. For the next candle, depending on what candle it is here, or I'll try to sell at the bottom. Usually, you can never catch this accurately, but yeah, if you have proper support and resistance, you can actually catch the trade and manage to get something out of it. So if I saw this one and I said, oh, I'm waiting for the next candle, if this one is a bull candle and it opened here, I'll just automatically execute the trade, and then how much would have I made? Let me just see. It's pretty hard to catch, but if I had to say, okay, to my red line, and you can never know, you have to imagine them curving, you have to imagine them curving. So I always imagine them curving. So if I look at it and it's coming down like this, I think, okay, it's gonna be around about here, the next low, the previous price low over here. So there we go, that's about 30 pips. So yeah, and that's how basically I use my indicator. But another method that I use is trend lines. I don't use it a lot compared to the way I use my indicator, because my indicator allows me to trade on my phone, whereas trend lines I can accurately draw them on the laptop. On the phone it's harder because yeah, it's a phone, you can't really see anything, and I wouldn't even place trades on the phone. I usually use my phone to make orders and stuff like that. So yeah. Another thing, yeah, we're gonna get back to the orders after I explain how I place trades. So basically, that's how I use my indicator over here to give me guidance. Basically, I should know what I'm looking for, and I don't only look at the indicator, I look at the candles themselves. What is the candle telling me? So over here, this is a breakout because we had consolidation. If I had to even draw thing to show you that it was consolidating. Let's see. Here we go. We weren't putting in any new highs and lows. We're just basically staying in the same zone. So the moment the market broke out, didn't go far, but it broke out. It broke out of this one over here. We could even, if you want, do this. We weren't putting in anything significant. So this is the price line that we broke over here. You can see, and it was resistive and supportive later on. So yeah, the same thing happened here. We had to break out again. So this is an influential zone over here. This one over here. Okay, and when I place trades, I usually set my targets based off highs and lows. So I place my trades between highs and lows so that I know where to take my profits and where not to. So let me show you, for instance, the Euro USD. Go to the 4-hour chart. So yesterday I saw the market close on this bull candle, and the green one was ascending. So that's telling me that, okay, this market is about to slow down a little bit, but it has not yet crossed the blue line, so acceleration could continue. This candle could actually like push the market up. Usually happens like that. We usually have 2 candles and then we continue, just evidently like here, right here. Same thing happened here. Yeah, and then what I do is, say this has already happened, I would actually like say, okay, this zone over here looks interesting. I want to set a limit order. So you can either right click if you're using your laptop and set it automatically. So now I'm selling the limit order to sell the market. It didn't appear, but oh, there it is. Okay. Now the market. I'll sell the market if I get over here. And now, an interesting place to buy looks about around here, because I see this place could become support later on, and it was resistance and it was support. So I could set a buy limit over here. I'll wait for it to appear. There we go. Yeah, but you don't have to use this. You can also, MT5 has something here, or you could go into new orders and select the price that you want, the precise price that you want. Okay, not a market execution. We want a pending order. You select the type of order. So limits usually need to be on the opposite side of the price. So if you want to buy, you need to be beneath the price. If you want to sell, you need to be above the price. Those are limit orders. Whereas stops actually need to be within, they need to be following the market, or the market needs to follow it. So basically a buy stop would be above the market. Basically the market will continue going up. You believe that the market will continue going up. Whereas a sell limit, you believe that the market will continue selling. So I could actually do that. Maybe just see. I don't believe we might continue selling because this looks quite solid and we need a new expansion. We just came out of this breakout, so I believe this could continue. So yeah, I'm actually looking for a similar move here. This move over here, I'm looking for something similar like here, but looks like might not happen because the momentum hasn't come in yet. And this was it Wednesday? I think it was Thursday. This was Thursday. So no, this was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday has a lot of momentum on it. So you can see the blue line was above. There's a lot of momentum. The market really moved. Okay, yeah. I could keep this buy limit here and this sell limit here, but I don't want to. I don't want to be placing trades that I don't want. And delete this one as well. Okay. So now, if I look, what's interesting? I could use a Fibonacci retracement, a Fib retracement, to tell me where I would like to actually like put my orders. I usually use a Fib retracement to put my orders but I'm yet to know how to properly like plot a foot retracement, and that's something I wanna ask Nil about. So here looks like it's very good. I could put a sell stop. Basically, if the market breaks this zone over here, the market will continue selling. So actually this looks quite interesting that I could actually put this at 50. Let me just see. But I don't think so. Yeah. 3G, an ancient technology. We need to get rid of it. Okay, there we go. Nah, that just doesn't look right. I think I'll make it 40. 40 pips is fine. It is a Friday anyway. So yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. Because I wanted to come here to hit this support over here. We might hit this support over here and continue. Or we might just come a little bit down and whoop, go up again. Yeah. If not, I'll see during the day if I can lock in my profit. I want to lock it in at exactly 25 pips. 25 pips. Around about here. Here. Yeah, that looks about right because it could come right here and then continue on. Because this looks like it's on trajectory for that price over here. Because remember, this indicator moves as well. It's always with the current candle. So this is the current shape of this candle momentum. So if this bumps up like this, it means that the market is pushing down. The market is pushing down if it bumps up like this. But this one could also continue on at this rate. We could. Let me just remove this. I don't want this around. And remove this as well. Okay. So with that, I can actually. Let me see. I have a better one. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. For me, looks like there's a trend line. Yeah, I wouldn't know about this one, but otherwise I'm just putting trend lines that don't mean anything. Yeah, but yeah, I think you can see what I'm trying to do here. So basically we're going to consolidate a little bit here, I believe, because it's a Friday and most people are going to take profits quickly from this run. A lot of retail traders are going to take profits. Some long-time people are not. They're probably still buying from way down here. Let's just go like this, way down here. Let's see now. You can see this better. Some people are probably still buying from down here. So yeah, or here even. But I believe you can see. This looks like it could come down here. So I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm okay with it being there. And yeah, I think that's enough for today. I'll try get a new modem and fix everything, but yeah. Hey, the world is full of people. Yeah.